Namaste बच्चों. Today we are going to start ideal gas. Ideal gas. Why in the starting of the chapter we have started with equation PV is equal to nRT to introduce the different variables. To introduce the different variables. So during this chapter we have learned Boyle's law, Charles law, Avogadro law. So we can define ideal gas. A gas that follows Boyle's law, Charles law, and Avogadro law is called ideal gas. It means a gas which follows the gas laws, different gas laws are called ideal gas. The property, the brief property we have discussed that in case of ideal gas, it is assumed that it is assumed that in case of ideal gas, it is assumed that the particles have no intermolecular attraction, and the volume of individual molecule of an ideal gas is negligible in comparison of total volume of the container. So these two points we have discussed in the previous video or in the first video. So we are not going to discuss any more properties. Only we are going to derive the ideal gas equation. PV is equal to nRT. We are going to derive this equation as we have um, discussed in the first video that we will derive this equation. So we are going to know about or derive the ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation means the equation that is followed by ideal gas equation. So how can we derive this? First we know that Boyle's law. Boyle's law, you know, the volume of a gas is inversely proportional to pressure. If volume will increase, pressure will decrease, and this relation will be established when temperature and number of mole, that is amount of gas, are constant. Second law, Charles law, we have seen Charles law. Volume of gas is directly proportional to temperature in absolute scale. Here T, capital T indicates the temperature in absolute scale. So two variables are there, volume and temperature. The other two are kept constant. Other two are what? Pressure and number of mole. P, that is the pressure at constant pressure, and fixed amount of gas, that is P and N, are constant. The third law, Avogadro law. Avogadro law tells that V is directly proportional to N, and at this condition P and T are constant. So this is the first. So when we combine Boyle's law, Charles law, and Avogadro law, what we get the relation? Just we will see. First, you note down or take a screenshot. I think you have noted this one. Here reflection is there. Combining the above gas laws, we are going to combine Boyle's law, Charles law, and Avogadro law. Or if you give a equation 1, 2, 3, then combining 1, 2, 3, we can write V is directly proportional to, here see, this will be in product, N into T by P. We can write. Any confusion? Now we are rubbing this one. अब देखो यहाँ V जो है प्रोपोर्शनलिटी साइन हटाएंगे हम लोग, V इज इक्वल टू, नाउ वी विल यूज अ कांस्टेंट R into NT by P, or we can write PV is equal to nRT. Here see, PV is equal to nRT. So this is the equation 1 I am telling. And where is R? What is R? R is what? Gas constant. Gas constant. It is proportionality constant known as gas constant. Since R, the value of R is same for all the gases, and it is also known as universal gas constant. Since the value of R is same for all gases, hence it is also called universal gas constant. Universal gas constant. Now, what is equation 1? Equation 1 is what? Equation 1 is called ideal gas equation. It means ideal gas follows this equation. Equation 1 is ideal gas equation. So, I am writing here. First, note down so that I get the space to write. Here, equation 1, that is PV is equal to nRT, is called. So here we have rubbed the board. We have the equation PV is equal to nRT, that is equation 1, and we have written R is gas constant known as universal gas constant. Here see, equation 1 is called ideal gas equation. Ideal gas equation. Since this equation describes the state of any gas, hence it is also called equation of state. Equation of state. So you can underline equation of state. So this is equation 1. This is also known as it means the ideal gas follows this equation. So it is also it is called ideal gas equation. It is also called equation of state, since it describes the state of any gas. Now here you see, pressure. This equation contains how many variables? Pressure, volume, amount of gas, and the temperature. These are variables, and R is the constant. So if we vary pressure, volume, and temperature, then if temperature, volume, and pressure varies vary from temperature is T1, volume is V1 and pressure is P1. 2 varies from T1 to T2. T2 volume changes to V1 to V2 and pressure changes P1 to P2 for a fixed amount of gas. So what do you mean by fixed amount of gas? It means fixed amount of gas. It means थोड़ा सा ये डल हो जा रहा है. Fixed amount of gas. It means the number of moles of gas remains constant. Fixed amount of gas, and therefore we can write. First you take the screenshot. So we can write, since P1, V1 and T1 and the amount of gas is N, then we can write P1, V1 and T1 is equal to, so we are just writing C. P1 V1 by T1 is equal to NR. So this is constant and this is also constant because we are taken fixed amount of gas. Let this is equation 1. And for other we can write when it changes to P2 V2 and T2, P2 V2 by T2 is equal to NR. Equation, sorry, we have used equation 1. This is equation 2 and this is 3. So from 2 and 3 we can write, from 2 and 3 what we can write, P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So this is equation 4. So what is it? Equation 4 is obtained on combining Boyle's law, Charles' law and Avogadro law. So equation 4 is also called combined gas law. And what is the use of this? Here you see, here 6 terms are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Out of 6, if one is unknown and the other 5 are known, then we can calculate its value by using this equation. So equation 4, what is equation 4? Equation 4 is called combined gas law. Combined gas law. So note down, and we will solve a numerical based on combined gas law. You will see. First note down it. Now I have written the question, and here this is the numerical which is based on the formula that we have derived, the combined gas law. P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. तो हमको ये जो न्यूमेरिकल है उस पर सॉल्व करना है. Here see, temperature 25 degree Celsius, at 25 degree Celsius and 760 mm of Hg means temperature and pressure of a gas occupies 600 volume. Temperature, pressure and volume. 3 units, 3 variables are given. What will be its pressure? Pressure will be asked. At a height where temperature is 10 degree Celsius, this is T2, volume of the gas is 640. So first we make the data. P1 is equal to 760 mm of Hg. T1 25 degrees Celsius. So you know, to add 273 to make it Kelvin, 298 Kelvin, and volume V1 is given 600 ml. So only we have changed temperature from degree Celsius to Kelvin. And P2 is given. What will be its pressure? Pressure you have to calculate. It means new pressure P2 is unknown, and temperature T2 10 degrees Celsius means 10 plus 273, that is it will be 283 Kelvin, and volume V2 is equal to 640 ml. So P2 is unknown. We have, so we will use the formula. Now I am writing, removing the question. I think you might have noted. Not noted, then take the screenshot. So we will use the formula. We have P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2, and we have to calculate P2. Therefore P2 is equal to P1 V1 into T2 divided by V2 into T1. Now put the values. P1, what is the value of P1? 760 mm of Hg. Here you see, and temperature volume is 600 milliliter into temperature P1 V1, and T2 is 283 Kelvin divided by V2 640 ml cancel into T1 is what? 298 Kelvin. So Kelvin cancel, only mm unit will be left. So that is the unit of pressure. Now we will solve it. So I think solve it and we will get the value 676.6 mm of Hg. So this is the value. That in this way we will apply the law to calculate the unknown variable. Out of 6, 1 is unknown, and in this way we have calculated. So note down. Now we will use the PV is equal to nRT formula to relate the density of the gas and the molar mass of the gas. So relation between density and the molar mass of the gas. Here see, we have you know this relation PV is equal to nRT. Now we can write what is N. N is number of moles, So number of moles, the formula is what? Mass in gram by molar mass. Mass in gram by molar mass. So we can write PV is equal to small m by capital M into RT, where small m number of mole is equal to mass in gram. Let the mass in gram is small m by molar mass of the gas. Molar mass of the gas, it is indicated by capital M. So in place of n we can write small m by capital M. Now we can rearrange Pm. Here V is brought here, small m by V RT. Now this is what? Mass per unit volume. Mass per unit volume is called density. So we can write Pm is equal to dRT. Now what is dRT? D is the density of the gas, which is what? Which is equal to small m by capital V, mass per unit volume. So this is the relation equation. I think this is equation. We have derived equation 4th, and this is the equation 5th. I think equation 5th. You will see this is the equation 5th. This is the relation between density and the molar mass of the gas. Pm is equal to dRT. So we will use this formula also to solve the numericals which is related with molar mass and the density. So note down it. So thank you for watching this video, and in next video we will discuss the Dalton's law of partial pressure. Thank you.